Alrighty. Time to see if this works. It looks good. It looks great on my end. Also have to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. Oh. Find the exit and escape. Well, yes. What? I think I may have gone the wrong direction. Yep, I did go the wrong way. Sigh. Stay a while and listen. What's up, Zarin? Good to see you, man. I'm trying once again my new setup using my proper, well, not that new, but using the proper resolution of my monitor. So I'm hoping that this is, it looks really good to me. I'm hoping it's going to look good and not choppy to you, but it's possible it will, so. So I'm hoping. How's it look and sound? Hmm? And does it sound okay? Like chopper or how's it sound? Shoei, hey, what's up? Show your face. What's up, man? There's a little choppiness. Not too much. Interesting. Trying to think of there's other things I can cut. Why you no stream? Because I've been super busy, man, and it's been killing me, believe me. I've been wanting to get through this because I'm really enjoying the game and I'm almost through. So I'm testing to see if this slightly new setup using the actual resolution of my monitor is going to look any better. It looks awesome for me, but I don't know if it's going to look any good for you guys, so we'll see. Man, I've been carrying this rock. I'm glad it looks epic to you guys, and also whether it sounds good. Zyron reports that there's a little choppiness, and I want to see if there's a lot of choppiness or a little. I could probably deal with a little, but... Aha. Aha. Yes, I'm going to use that bow to ascend. Yeah, okay. Let me pop out for a second and check. I do try to do that. I've actually used Game Boost before. But I can shut down Steam. Oh, wait. I mean, yeah, like anytime I stream, it pretty much like pins XSplit. Like there's no question about that. Anytime I stream. By the way, I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm getting over a cold with a bad cough. So my voice sounds like hello, and also so. Yeah, I could also try to drop down this thing a little bit more. Scale viewpoint. Try to see. Okay, that's the actual scene. God, I don't know. The main thing that's using my resources, honestly, is just this. Like I have it pretty well reduced, but okay. Eh? Seems confusing. Oh, wait a minute. Really? It's like I can see the pit. I can see the outside of the pit. You know? Oh. Could be that I'm just overthinking it. That's entirely possible. Awesome. Buddy is cheating Connect 4? I hope he realizes how awesome that makes him. I think you need to have a talk with your buddy and be like, listen man, there's things that we don't cheat on, and one of those things is Connect 4. I'm a little surprised that I haven't had anyone come across me and be like, abomination, you know, like...
Breathtaking, isn't it?
And once you recover the skull and free your father, it will all be yours. Perhaps even without your father.
One impossible quest at a time, Santa.
Yes, my prince.
I'm not going to be homesick for that temple.
Hey, Meatbomb, what's up, man? And of course I switched over. You know what? I'm just going to keep my rope bow queued up for now. Because very clearly I'm going to need it. I think I just realized that I could have used the mouse wheel to switch weapons the whole time. That's just typical. Hey, Lobster, what's up, man? Good to see you, sir. I'm trying a new resolution setup here. I'm hoping that the choppiness is not unbearable because video-wise, I think it's going to look a lot better for you guys. At least I hope so. That was too bad. Yeah, let's try that again. So yeah, so welcome in everybody. Good to see everyone. Oh, and of course I hadn't queued it up, so we're going to try this again. Rope bow. Quick save. Ah! Yeah, I know. He's like, well, you know what? I had this image that he's basically like, how could I do that? Am I going to slip here? Oh, see, I didn't even need to do that. That's how much of a winner I am. Wow. That's a scary jump. Whoops. Oh. Help if I was actually... No, I mean, I just paused my little TiVo desktop server that I have, basically, and that's all. Yeah, I think Zyron's been there since the beginning, actually. Back in the old days of April. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go. Wanna be an American! I did it. I did it again. You guys saw that, right? It was all about wanting to be an American hero. Whoa, really? Oh, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I saw that we're second in the medal count behind China, to nobody's surprise. Speaking of women swimming, I don't want to get into a big discussion about this, but I do have to say, I think it's pretty silly for people in China to be frustrated about people not questioning whether their female swimmer is maybe doping. And they're like, that's so unfair to her. I'm like, really? Have you seen the Chinese record on doping in the Olympics? It's not exactly a proud history. I mean, really. But I don't know. Okay. So let's see. Can I just... I think I can maybe jump to that, but we're about to find out. I was right. Okay, any more terrifying jumps? This one I'm going to have to obviously do. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Well, that's the thing, right. She like, not only beat it, she, like, crushed it, supposedly. Which I think is problematic. Whoops.
Ah! Sareth.
That's unfortunate. My apologies again to everybody. I'm going to be coughing on and off tonight. I'm still getting over a cold with a moderate cough. So I apologize in advance for my unfortunate coughing. Okay. I don't know, maybe I'm just supposed to drop down? Oh, actually, there's a couple possibilities. Let's see. Nope. That's nice. Not going to necessarily help, though. Come on, collision detection. No, alright. Alright. Let's save this right here. Alright. I'm not 100% sure that I can make this jump, but maybe. Oh, okay, that was a lot closer than I thought. Oh, actually, just drop down.
Sareth, whatever you do, don't show your new form. They'll never take us back to Stonehelm.
Yeah, you think? Wasn't planning on it. Hey guys, guess what I found? Bleh. Can you take me on the boat? Bleh. Oh yeah, thanks a lot, Joey. No secret area back here, huh? No secret chest. Oh man, Zyron, you've been hanging out around trolls too much. Trolls and the one functioning internet line into New Zealand. Funny story, what happened back at the temple was, guess who my dad is? No, I'm using this, because this is a Shadow Steel staff. Which is pretty awesome.
Sareth, hurry! Get the rowboat and we'll head out to the ship.
Duncan, is the ship safe?
Praise Eloth. You made it here safely. Where's Leona?
Going to tell the nice man the truth, my love? I didn't think so.
I'm sorry. She's dead. Arentir killed her.
Then we're lost. We should take the ship and flee. Maybe the Silver Cities.
No. Have you seen Arentir?
He lifted anchor and left the island.
Damn. When?
Hours ago. We didn't stop him because we were waiting for you and the skull.
I did.
Sheold's gates! Arentir's got it, hasn't he?
I took him down.
Yes, he has the skull. I'm going back to Stonehelm, to the necromancer lairs under the city. And when I get there, I will find Arentir and kill him.
My lord, we will follow you.
And so you begin to build your army.
I'm going back to Stonehelm, back to Stonehelm, back to Stonehelm. I'm going back, yeah. So, Zana, me, demons. What the hell? I don't question my strength anymore, just what I should do with it. First, I'll track down Arentir. I know where to find him. Then, with Xana's help, I'll get the skull back. And after that, we'll see. Maybe I'll have a chat with Dad. Maybe I'll lock him away forever. The future is in my hands. Hey, Conley, what's up? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, showing naval ships. The hell with building an army. I'm going to build me a fleet of tall ships. What? Oh, you haven't, Conley? Well, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm closing in on the end of this game. A game which I have really enjoyed.
This place smells familiar. But they've done a lot since our last visit. That bodes ill.
Oh, great. Your barrel laughs. Before we do anything, we're going to level ourselves up. Let's see what I've got. I got 7 points here. Poison resistance. God, after the spiders, of course. Excuse me. Let's see what we've got here. Well, Sanctuary is nice. Charm, it's a little late for that. Fireball, always a plus. Yeah, God, that's right. If I can get Strength level 2, then I would be able to start using this Cleaver, which is damage plus 7. I could use, what is it? I could use this Earthfire Sword, which I may, yeah. So I really need to get Strength 2. The problem is, to do that I need 1 more skill point, so I'm going to have to save it for now. And then when I get it, I'm going to go right after it. Aw, thanks, Joey. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Alright, it's time to go kick some Necromancer ass. I'm going to pull a little Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. And they will know my name is the Lord when I bring my staff down upon them. Get these motherfucking necromancers off my motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. Alright, what we got? We got barrels. We got... Alright. How are we doing out there, guys, with the audio and video? The video should look pretty good, I think, but I want to make sure the audio isn't too choppy. If it's a touch choppy, I might put up with it, only because the video is going to be so much better, the way I have it set up. But, oh, thank God. Oh, check it out. Alright. How am I going to take him down? Headshot. That was not very good. I'm sorry. I'm not a man. I'm a demon. Fight like a dark messiah, you mean? Okay, cool. Is that guy injured? What the hell is he doing? Or am I fighting all skeletons who somehow sound like bandits? I mean, this elven bow is pretty badass, so if it is hitting them... Oh, I'm not gonna show myself.
That's the gateway between here and Harish, the Valley of Dust, home of the Necromancers.
And we're going straight through it.
Help me out here. Come back here and fight like a man. Show yourself. You'll pay when I get my hands on you. You'll pay when I get my hands on you.
Alright, where's the other one? Where's the other one? I love how he's now talking to himself. I think he went that way. You take that way, I'll take... Wait. Ooh. Good night, sweetheart. Did you guys see this? Look at that. Woo! Disco Inferno. Da, 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 da. Okay. Sorry. Sorry about that. I just... So we're going into this dust portal, huh? So many times I go to one of these things and I'm like, alright, I got my weapon all queued up, and then I realize that I didn't actually activate the weapon, you know? Corpse. Did I pin this guy up against the wall? Look at that. Look at that. Ha ha ha. Great. Sure, that doesn't look at all scary. I'm still a little confused. Why do we have 2 guards for something like this? It seems like it's going to be a lot more important. They just assume no one's going to be that dumb. Burn, baby, burn. What's up, Demiser? Good to see you, man. Why is this here? Oh, that's the jail, I think? That I was... Because I know I was here before. Yeah. I knew I was here before. Alright. Before I go in there. Alright. Phew. Phew. Here we go. Ah! Oh.
You
Hi.
make it. Go to his left. That's it. I need backup.
Holy cow, is this thing powerful? You serious? God damn, do you guys see how powerful that was?
Show some skill before I kill you.
Is that enough skill for you, punk? There, have some skill. Demise, are you doing a moderator quiz? That's great. In the necromancer world, there will be pipes and tubes. Is that blood? By the way, if anyone was just paying attention, that was, that's pretty sick what that staff just did. I know it's the plumbing, Conley, but for what? Of what? I mean... Is that well water we're talking about? Like, in answer to your question, Show Your Face, it basically is someone who is all, you know, pretty much always comes on someone when I'm streaming who has a lot of good information, a good person, you know, good person hangs out, you know, can handle the chat well, or Demiser. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Demiser. No, Demiser actually is a really good mod, and he's a good guy. Zyron is an automatic choice. In fact, I didn't know why I hadn't made him mod before. Oh, check that out. Because I was just kind of like, at one point I'm like, well, you can ask Zyron this question. I'm like, wait, why is Zyron not a mod? So, pretty much when I go, why aren't you a mod yet? That's when you're a mod. I know. But yeah, so basically, like, that's the idea. So, definitely you're one of my regulars. And if you stick around, moderation could definitely happen at some point, although I don't know when. The other thing, too, you have to remember is that so far, I mean, I'm up to 135 followers now, which is awesome, and the view numbers are going up, too. But I'm not yet in a position where I want to have, like, a whole ton of, you know, mods, just because I don't need it, you know, and I don't want it to be, like, I don't know. I just don't want it to get ridiculous, so that's the other thing to think about, too, basically.
Don't move, buddy.
This place is huge.
More territory to conquer, that's all.
Yeah. No, Demiser's basically got it right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. So, yeah. Wow. What the hell is that? Other than scary? Wow. I'm just gonna go on record and say it'd be pretty awesome to live in a place like this. What's up with a non-moving sky? Come on now, Arcane. Really? I know, I was just thinking, I was like, this place is freaking awesome. I know, right, Zyron? I'm just like, alright, show your face. Don't even think you could... Yeah, you're right. Actually, it looks a little bit like the Jedi Temple before Anakin pulls his, you know, his situational.
Somewhere there must be a key for these doors. Keep an eye out.
Thanks. I'll do that, Captain Obvious. Oh. Hello. Goodbye. Fun times. Oh god, the midichlorians. Dude, do not even get me started. That was pretty clutch, Zion, right? Right? I get some props after I'm... It's the call. It's the called shot, I think. God knows I make enough mistakes in this game that when I do get something right. That's not gonna work, obviously. Do you have a key? Whatever, dude. You're a guard and you don't have a key? Screw up. I can't tell you how nice it is to be fighting humans again and not freaking spiders or ghouls or, like, you know. Oh. I hear ghouls. What? No. There's got to be a better way. There must be a better way. to the portal.
How are we? Hungry?
Guy above me? There's gotta be a way I can take these guys out. Shit. So much for the...
The defiling you. Gosh, don't try to run. Get me some help here.
Ow. I thought I killed you already. Ow. Not enough mana, huh? Where are the ghouls? Where are the ghouls? I heard ghouls. They were around here a minute ago. These dudes all caged up. Oh shit.
Die, creature.
Oh. What do we got? I'm gonna walk right in the middle of this room, and every ghoul in the world is gonna come out. That's what's happening. I'm just telling you right now. Are you guys into like some serious Star Wars talk at the moment? Is that what I'm getting? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, jeez. That's great. Nice stained glass. Is there any reason to let the ghouls in is the question. Alright, I'm going to save it and then give it a try. If I get pwned, I'm not going to do it. But I'm at least going to see if these guys have treasure in here. Wow. So is that even worth it? Watch, it'll be the other one that has the badass treasure chest. One of these is clearly going to be a damsel in distress type of deal, right? I know, right? Dude, was this like they were just gonna like release them for fun to like do more damage to me and then it didn't happen? So I just wasted my time? What the hell? I'll admit, that's obnoxious. Ring of Might. Ring of Fire Protection. Ring of Regeneration. Alright, still the Ring of Might. You're still the ring that's gonna do it. Okay. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. Left. Oh. Very nice. Nice. I really want to know what this plumbing is about, or maybe I don't, actually. Looks like a longer hallway leading somewhere else. Excuse me. Alchemical work, because that's what you always need. Oh, man. So to go down that long hallway. Oh, yeah. It totally is, Joey. It really is a good game. It can be frustrating at times, but in general, I really liked it. Oh, man. Oh, is this the other side of the thing? Oh, it is. Okay, well then you... Shoot. Alright, well then wait then. I've got to check out and see if there's something down this way. To the east quarters. Damn. You know what? I don't know. Don't know which way to go. I'm gonna go back to the room I already know. And see if I can find a key or something up there. And then I'll worry about the east quarters. Yeah, right, exactly, Godly. You just put the thing in there. It just goes like, alright, make sure you include your deposit slip. Yeah. Exactly. It'll be pretty badass. This to the portal. I just came from the portal. Let's move to the side of the chest. What? That's all? I mean, mana potions are nice and all, but really? charming, but not very that helpful. Oh, okay, thanks, Conley. Yeah, I'll head over there in a little bit, but I wanted to make sure. I've been having, as Zyron said, I've been having withdrawal, and I've been doing so much work lately that I want to get a little bit of streaming in tonight, so I will definitely head over there and check them out, but thanks for the heads up. Okay. They come this way, or is this the... No. I think this is the same direction I already came. I can't tell if it's the other side of the room, or if it's... Oh. No, that is the other side. Okay. Doesn't matter, though, because I still can't get anywhere, so looks like I gotta go down to the east quarters after all. It's too bad. Yeah. It was pretty awesome, but then you're like, yeah, I don't really like this game. It's pretty funny. I came in second in one of them. I feel bad because I feel like the people who have like really, really pumped up to want to win it, like the people who have been winning it so far have been like, oh, that's cool. Like, which is kind of how it'd be with me. I'm like, you know, it's cool. It's not, you know, Borderlands is cool. It's fun. I like watching it and stuff. Playing it's fun. But it's not like the be all and end all, like I really need this game. Where some people are like, Borderlands 2! Woo! You know? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me, to the cells. What the... The cells? Oh. Maybe I already did the cells. Okay, so... Well, east quarter it is, then. It'd be embarrassing if you wanted Demiser? Why? Oh. Because you're not... Oh, because you can't play it on your computer, you mean? Cells. East Quarters Library Training Area, huh? Oh, shit.
Stay where you are, you heretic. The great peace shall soon be yours.
Oh, shit. Huh. It's a good thing that I hit that guy with my staff. I really like this staff. This staff is either I've gotten way better or the staff has gotten way better, or maybe a combination. I just want one skill point. One skill point so I can get that next strength level up deal. Although then I'm not going to be able to use the staff anymore, but then I'll have my shield back and I'll have my fire, steel, whatever it's called thing. What is that? These guys waste chests, man. Ooh, telekinesis. But I have telekinesis. So that's kind of nice, but not really much of a point. Is that like a demented bowling pin? What the hell is that? It's like the third or fourth one I've seen. I'm like, what the? Nice artwork, though. I like what they've done to the place. You think these guys are death metal fans? Bloody sword. Appearing in the Worcester Palladium. know, right? I'd like to see, like, kind of a faint pink motif, though. Does it always have to be red? You know? Oh, Jesus. Hello? Goodbye. Did it again, Siren. You saw that, right? Well, I haven't streamed. I mean, I play it, but I have not streamed it as of yet. I want that guy to come back. Hello? Thank you.
You now prepare to question. My weapon is eager to complete.
I love interrupting evil guys. My weapon is ready to complete. Ooh. What do we got? Endless quiver? I already have an endless quiver, but thanks. What is that frontomizer? Should I know, and is it like a horrible breach of etiquette that I don't know? Too dark in here, man. Oh. Look at that clutch shot right there. Maybe it was just a servant. He'll never go home to his family. Oh, okay. Hey, Grassy. Welcome in. Good to see you. I know Kat is streaming. I'll head over there in a little while, but I haven't had a chance to stream myself for quite like a week or so anyway, so. Sorry for all the night vision stuff, guys, but what the hell was that? I'm gonna save it on something else. Oh, I'm not going right now, Shoei. I'm not going right this second. No, I've been a good mod and Cat viewer, and I've watched a lot, and because I like watching him stream. But I want to have a chance to play a little bit myself, so fear not. Oh. Loading, huh? Okay. Let's do it. I certainly know Pokemon. I didn't know Team Rocket. Ah, I see. Yes. Very well done, sir. I don't remember. Zyron, I'll have to find out and send you Twitch messages. I don't actually recall. It could just be Arvan, but I don't actually know.
Did I see you in the seminary the other day? What were you doing there? Reading? Studying?
I sneak it in between chores.
Huh? Why?
I want to be a necromancer too. They have all the power in here.
Ugh. I want to hear the guys talking. Shut up with the music.
Gonna stay like
No way. Not me. Power's the way out, and I'm gonna get it or die trying.
that. Or both. You know what the Necrolords are like.
Are they like this? Yep, sorry guys. Should have become necromancers faster. This is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, Grassy. I've been streaming it probably, I don't know, I'm a good long way through. Wow, that's cool. Let me see. They got a detail wrong. No. Well, you know, I mean, they're just like, I want to be... I'm like, look, if you're working for the man, you're as bad as the man. That's what I gotta say. And actually, the bigger thing I was worried about is them going to run tell their necro buddies. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's Dark Messiah Might and Magic recipe. I'm a good way through it, probably 4/5, I would guess. It's been a lot of fun. Next up on the docket is going to be Arkham Asylum after this. The library. Be interesting. I'm more worried about the necros than I am. Oh, is there anything I can hit that could bring down some pain? Count for wind shear.
You won't stay here. Don't move, buddy. Get out of yourself. Come on. Let's kill him. Move to his right. Bring him to the other side. Seize him. Feast on his soul.
Whoops. Whew. Rick Rude. That's right. I said it. Wait, I hear someone else. Oh, hi. There you are. Anyone else? Or we're pushed there. Well, you guys know I'm going to have to spend a lot of time in this library. Like, there's lots of books here and... Oh, okay. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Business before pleasure, I suppose. Gotta go deal with Arantir and my dad, and then I can worry about reading. Like, this is going to add so much to my stack of to be read. Like, really? Dude, I like this library. It's the kind of library I want. Be kind of rough if it rains, though. Right? I know. I mean, what if it's a lightning storm, and a lightning bolt just catches one of the books on fire? Then what? The Annals of the Dead. We were always apart, always different. Those who cleave to the world of the living will never comprehend those who have seen the other side. Though our forms are purged of lusts and needs, we have not lost our thirst for wisdom, for knowledge, for instruction. It was this desire to comprehend the entirety of Asha's creation that led Belketh to the enlightenment of her true form, the three-faced goddess who holds us all in her many hands. It is this passion that keeps us, Belketh's children, searching ceaselessly for his lost artifacts and relics, as well as those of his master Sar Shakar, and even of Sar Shakar's master Sar Elam himself, the seventh dragon. Every time I see the seventh dragon, I expect that I'm going to get some kung fu reference. The seventh dragon! There's gotta be... Whoa. Okay. There's gotta be a book somewhere that you move, or whatever, and you move it, and then, like, the secret entrance opens. Oh. Those guys I kicked over the edge fell a long way. Yeah. That would be awesome. God, how many floors is that? That's the bottom. Wow. This is a no-joke library. So that dude that I fought right at the... I know, right? And that dude that I had to fight at the end, that dude must have had to run, like, all the way up. He's like, dun 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 dun, first floor, dun 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 dun, second floor, dun dun dun. And I'm just sitting there, and then all of a sudden he gets there, I'm like, hi. How are you? Oh, goodness. Let me drink some water here. Alright. A partial history of the noble order of necromantic sorcerers. We were formed from the schisms that broke the unity of the followers of Sar Elam. Though all swore to cleave to his principles, few had the discipline to do so. Upon his death, then, the disciples fragmented. Many, led by Shazar, his most gifted pupil, settled in a place they named the Seven Cities. 74 YSD, the mysterious death of Shazar. Shazar died in his sleep. When we attempted to move his body to the necropolis, it crumbled to ashes. 461 YSD, the discovery of necromancy. Belketh, wisest of the many who claimed to follow Shazar, uncovered wonders previously hidden in the teachings of Asha. He showed to a loyal few the path of necromancy. 461 to 660 YSD, the rise of the necromancers. And so it was for a period of time that our presence blossomed and we became a powerful force in the Seven Cities. 751 770 YSD, treachery. The wizards grew jealous of the powers we wielded. In their ignorance they tried to cast us out. But we do not bow lightly, and bloody civil war followed. Towers were cast down, armies of our loyal ones marched, and sheets of flames scoured the land. The realm of the wizards is no more, and the survivors fled to set up a new empire, a pale imitation of what once was. We found our own solace in a land called Harish, building cities and workshops to rival even those of the Seven Cities that stood no more. Since that day, our hatred of the wizards knows no bounds. We shall return one day to bend them to the way of the spider guys. Aw, yeah. Hey, what's up, Polar? What's up, Shadow? Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. I know the cat is streaming, but I wanted to play for a bit because I have not had a chance to stream this game, and I'm excited to finish it because I really want to see the end of the story. And I'm also kind of excited, frankly, to get on to the next game as well. I really like Dark Messiah a lot. I wish there was a sequel to this game. Hopefully Dishonored will be that sequel. Padishar's incantations for the studious mage. The wise and puissant magus, whether his magic be light or dark, attuned to the living or the dead, comes from two sources: the beneficence of the dragons, who granted life to all who dwell in the world, and his own will, which takes that which has been given unto us and gives it form, purpose, and power. By training this will, the appropriately gifted magician can use that power, directing it to do his will in innumerable shapes and visages. The forms and sigils of the proper incantation are tools for this art, a way of focusing the mind to channel the mystic energy of the universe as he sees fit. Yeah, Polar, well, it's been about a week since I streamed last time, and I wanted to do it more, but I'm into a bunch of hardcore writing at the moment. I'm getting ready for a novel writing workshop in a couple of weeks. So I've had a lot of work to do. I'm going to apologize again for the new people who just came in, because I'm getting over a cold with a moderate cough. So if you hear me kind of being like hacking up a lung, that's why. Apologies. Oh, it's all the way over there. Did I already see this? Yeah, I already saw that. Yeah, it's a really, I did it last year, and I got a lot out of it. A lot of good writers came out of this workshop, yeah, and I've been busy and stuff like that. Oh, and actually, oh, cool, Polar, that's awesome, congratulations. I should mention to everybody that just went live today, is the anthology When the Villain Comes Home, which you can find at Amazon and a bunch of other places, and I have a short story that I'm rather proud of in that anthology. It's edited by Ed Greenwood, who is the guy who created the Forgotten Realms for Dungeons & Dragons. If you know, like, Elminster or any of those guys, that's him. And so my story is in it, so I would love to have you guys stop by and buy it, or, you know, tell people about it, and, you know, let other people, your friends know, you know. That would be really cool. Or not, you know, but wanted everyone to be aware of it. And actually, if someone can do me a favor, Zyron, it doesn't have to be you, but you can if you want. And if you just do a Google search for When the Villain Comes Home and Amazon, you should come up with a link, and then you can, then you could just, if you could put it up like somewhere on chat, just so people could see it, like a link. I mean, that would be great if you could. Shoot. Punk. Hey, what's up, Logical? Yeah, I know. Well, you know, you have to find it either at your local library, or you can find it many places online. Oh, Aaron Tier's room. Okay. So I need the black orb. But yeah, welcome in, by the way. Yeah, if you're able to do a search online for it, you can go over to if you just go over to my website. If you do a search for the third sign, you'll find it, and then you can check it out. And I'd certainly appreciate anyone reading my book, of course. Let's see. The complete... I hate that. I love that spelling. Complete. C-O-M-P-L-E-A-T. The complete Book of Necromancy. Necromancy is the oldest and most sacred of the forms of magic. It is the art of commingling the living and the dead, crossing the boundaries between worlds so that a fruitful union of life and death may be achieved. Oh, hey! What's up, Devious Crypto? Yeah, I do recall. I was kind of like, hey, what's up, guy I don't know? What's going on, Devious? Oh, sorry, show your face. If it were free, it would be harder for me to write it, you know. Guys gotta eat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, good to see you. It's the art of commingling living and the dead, crossing the boundary. I read that. Though it is misunderstood by many, it is neither evil nor foul, according to me, who is evil and foul. It is simply what it is. Chief among the achievements of necromancy is the ability to command the spirits of the dead. These may be interrogated, questioned, cajoled, and commanded to do a sufficiently puissant necromancer's bidding. These guys love puissant. Lesser practitioners may find their efforts less fruitful, though even the younger adepts may have some power over the dead. The most potent adepts can in fact draw forth the spirits of the deceased and place them in still living bodies, displacing the original souls and creating creatures such as zombies, ghouls, and likes. That's horrifying. Other rawer powers are also at the necromancer's disposal. Life can be drained from opponents. Objects crumbled as if smitten by the hoary hand of time smote them. Wait a minute. Someone messed up in QA here. Life can be drained from opponents. Objects crumbled as if smitten by the hoary hand of time smote them. Either as if the hoary hand of time smote them, or as if smitten by the hoary hand of time. Make up your mind. Okay. The greatest of the necromancers, who clearly were not copy editors, may become themselves in turn the undying sentinels of Harish in the form of vampire lords or other, third time now, puissant beings. They love puissant. It is a solid word. I know. Do I choose from column A, column B? What a punk. Attack me from behind. Yeah, I already have a longsword, so. Screw you guys. I don't need a longsword. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Where are the guys that I threw over the edge? Like... What is this? To the training area. That's troubling. I see a guy from here.
You're a dead man.
Oh.
Die. Take that. What was that? Did I hear?
Man. Yes, I did, Zarin. I played all the way until right till the very end. Like, literally the final battle, last city. And then I got tired of it. Which says quite a bit about Dragon Age, I think.
What was that? be ours. He is ours. The human shall nourish our
Shit.
He is ours. The human shall nourish our Divider. Feed upon him. Time has come.
Took out the training dummy, too. Oh! Anyone else? Yeah, a lot of things happened since then. I heard someone. What's going on? I don't know what that sound is. I don't like it though. Let's see. How many times did you die? Quite a bit, actually. Yeah, I moved on from my Swindale Polar. I realized that it was the same thing that I had. That's nice. I guess I could have gone straight above them. But I realized that the same reason that I stopped playing the first time was the same reason I stopped playing the second time, and that's just it was a little repetitive, the combat especially. So that's why that happened. Yeah, it was too bad, because I mean I really loved Baldur's Gate, and I loved some of the concepts of it, but it just wasn't, you know, it just was not going to get done for me long term. So I decided rather than keep playing something that I was going to kind of slog through, I'd rather play something that I really was going to enjoy. So, alright, this is great. I found the training area. What does that matter? Yes, Demiser, I know all about it. No, I've thought about Skyrim too, because I actually played a bunch of hours of that game, but I'm not entirely sure that my computer could stream it, and beyond that, I have other games that I'm interested in streaming too, so. Hooray. This is great, but what I need is a key, guys. Yeah, I may not have totally done the screen region right. This is a new resolution set up for me, Devious, so I'm sorry. I will see if I could fix it. Our recent study of Ashen fauna gave us an interesting account of the creature's weaknesses. For instance, while most of the basic creatures like spiders are very vulnerable to fire and will avoid it, creatures of the demonic taint, like the orcs or the goblins, are naturally more resistant to fire. They are, however, as vulnerable to lightning as anyone else. Undead are a different matter, having no concept of fear or injury. They are difficult to defeat. However, a fortunate adventurer may find blessed weapons, crafted from the very substance of dragons, that do great damage to these creatures. That's fascinating. Aha! Maybe my inventory's full. Man. I want to get rid of my awesome Staff of the Fire Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this poison, Chris. Here we go.
This thing must have a purpose.
Probably a magical key. They inherited their bad habits from the wizards.
Yay. Cool on the work and the run. Alright. Well, as cool as it's been to have the staff, I have level 2 strength coming up because that will give me mostly this option. That's right, folks. Say hello to Earthfire Sword. And I crafted that myself. Oh. I could actually also use a cleaver. This is the orc thing. No, I'm sorry. I'm using an Earthfire Sword. You saw me do that. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Is there anything else that opens up for me? Plate armor. I think I'm already wearing it. Let's see. Anything else? The Sword of the Dragon Claw. Strength +3. Yeah. Pretty amazing. Plus 12 against enemies vulnerable to fire. Wow. Awesome. Oh, yes. How about I actually, again, activate the cool sword. Alright, I'm going to save this with the orb. Okay. Now that we've got the black orb, which is where... I like, in a way, I have to say, from the point of view of consistency, it's nice that they don't give you a separate... I mean, I wish that they gave you a separate slot for, what do you call it, for, oh, wow. I could get that better Earthfire shield. That's cool. This black orb right here. It's cool that they don't... it would be nice if they had, like, quest items as a separate slot, but it's kind of cool at the same time that they don't do that, and they're not like, oh, sure, you can carry anything you want, like, so... I give them some props for that, even though it annoys me. Alright, we got the black orb. Now it's time to open some doors. North quarters, laboratory, pit, prayer room, Arentir's room, spider's lair. God damn it. Oh, spiders. Yeah, exactly. I know. That was kind of terrifying. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. This is kind of where I do wish I had charm. Yeah, good Christ. Enough with the spiders. I really hope that I can do some damage to these guys.
You there! Prepare!
Oh, jeez. Why do I have this up here? Ugh, honest to God, guys, really? Are you guys able to see chat okay, by the way, up on the screen? Okay, cool.
Is this a butcher shop?
No, a workroom. If you worship death, you don't care how you learn the secrets of life.
Better to be the examiner than the examinee.
Just efficient. At least that's how they see it.
Ugh, a workroom. Nice. That's charming. A workroom where everyone's gonna come up. Yeah, I know it's a little faded. I'm trying to get it all working properly, but... A corpse. A dead corpse? Like, a truly dead corpse? Goddamn ambient. Oh my god. Oh god, dude. Wow, that's... What?
Infidel! Prepare yourself!
Ugh. Oh my god, with all the freaking... Inventory full, inventory full, inventory full. Yeah, exactly. That is really disgusting that those guys are doing that. That is really horrible. Like, for real, guys? I just... Yeah, I'm dropping this cleaver. Steals opponent's mana. Oh. That's really awesome, but it's not... I don't have anywhere close to a Magic Affinity 3. I can't believe that they're still moving. Hey, what's up, Giant Beard Entity? Yeah, I know. Heretic, what a player! I don't understand why I can't... Am I doing so? I was just trying to put them out of their misery is all I'm doing. I mean, like, I don't... I don't even... I don't even know. Food for the great Namtaru. Please discard failures from the incubator here. so that the sacred spider's food can be prepared properly. The sacred spider? I have to fight like a big spider? It wasn't enough? That's more than a little bit. More than kind of. Yeah, thanks for the updates, Aaron. Appreciate it for letting them know. Where am I supposed to go? Up here? Is this where I came from? To the pit. Oh, great. Sign me up for that. I'll see if I can stay out of the pit, though clearly I won't be able to. I'm going to very much regret letting these guys out, but I'm going to give it a try, nonetheless. Antidote, a full health potion. Well, finally, it was freaking worth it. I had a feeling it might be. I'd either free these dear departed souls from their torment, or I would, you know, get some loot. Either way. I like he's like, I'm gonna, Nothing here. Hey, Nedwin, good to see you. Thank you. Yeah, I know the cat is going at it right now as well. He's streaming. I'll head over there in a little while, but I hadn't played for a long time, for over a week, and I was missing it. I've been doing a lot of work, and I've got more left to be done, but I figured I needed to get some playing in. Good to see you. How have you been? This guy's not dead. Okay. I thought he was. Not dead. It's expecting a little Skyrim restless Dragoor, you know. Okay. I think I got all these opened up, so yeah, I'm gonna go through the door now. Shadow Steel daggers, antidotes, more bizarre ritual stuff. Yeah, so good to see you, Nedwin. How's things been going? I haven't been able to get over to your stream because I've been so busy working and stuff, but I'm gonna try to get over very soon. How's it been? How you been doing? That means I'm going to have to go to the pit. Gosh darn it. I know I've got to go to the pit. I can tell. Okay. The pit. Delightful.
Did they really open a gate to Stonehill? I saw it with my own eyes. The light is different, the sounds are different. What do you mean? Voice. Fresh. Not at all like you.
Stay where you are, infidel!
See? And that's why I can't let these guys run, because they'll freaking go...
I need help!
Oh, God. Jeez. Try to get help these days. You don't have a key to the chest in your own room? These guys are not super efficient. I'm actually, my chat is not quite set up properly, so that got cut off. Most recent event, Netowin, is how many followers? 20,000 views. How many followers do you have now? Wow, awesome. Yeah, I know, I was just thinking that, but apparently not. Apparently not so much. That's really awesome, Neto. Congratulations, man. You deserve it. You have that dedication. I'm gonna be able to light that tapestry on fire. Oh, wait. Aha! I will take those all gladly. Even though they're not a key, but still. What do you mean, behind, like behind that? That thing? Or what do you mean, behind this? What painting are you talking about? Yeah, I already got it. That's too bad. Wish I could open this thing. Excuse me. Apologies to people who are coming in just new. First of all, welcome if you're new to the stream. But if you're just new to tonight, I'm getting over a bad cold. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. It's a mild cold. It's been a worse cough. So I'm getting over that cough. And so, in case you're wondering why I am coughing, that's why. Poor guy, the brush still in his hand. Shouldn't have tried to run, bro. You guys just backed up and said I'll ran away and said I'll never do it again. I'm so sorry, sir. This would have been fine. Instead, you go running for help, and that's what happens. I mean, seriously, what is the ad like when you're like, need help for Necromancer Tower? Like, what kind of... Really? You work in a Necromancer Tower? There better be some serious health... Like, what are the health benefits in a Necromancer? Hold on a second. I'm going to see if I can adjust. Give me one sec, guys. I'm going to see if I can adjust. This is going to take a second, but I'm going to see if I can adjust the chat window because mine is kind of cut off. Okay. Now let's see if I can set this up properly. Alright, I'm going to fix chat for just a second. Okay, and now last thing is to change the translucence like that. And now it's not going to get cut off, so I can see when people say things like, to get there you should do a video to pass. Oh, that's awesome, Netawin, yeah. Yeah, well, that's definitely how it works. You know, over time, I've gradually built up my follower list, and, you know, if I start streaming more regularly, I'm sure I'll get more people at a time, you know, watching, but I have to be able to do it more regularly first. So. But, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. Sorry for that little delay. Oh, except Twitch. Yeah, well, amen to that. Oh, God, the pit. Alright.
If I get free, I'm gonna tear this place apart with my bare hands!
Oh, God.
Aaron paid for this!
Leanne, she's alive.
Help me!
Oh, jeez.
I hear human voices! Why don't you help me?
Bullshit, that's an illusion.
Leanne, no!
Oh, God. Buckle up. This is not going to be fun. Shadow. To the prayer room.
We greet you, O Mother of Silence.
We greet you, bringer of bless us with silence, bless us with peace.
Hear our prayer for the living and for the dead.
I've heard enough.
Halt! Prepare your silence!
They wanted silence, so I was like, let me help you out. How permanent silence? Yeah, no, definitely devious. I'm definitely aware of that, for sure. Alright, let's see. It's the famous what do I get rid of game. Oh, man. You know, I probably can't keep this many staves. I'm gonna get rid of this Staff of Reflection, I think. Well. Plus 6 damage, plus 4. Shit. You know what? I'm getting rid of this poison bow. Better be freaking worth it. First, be it known that magic is the second of the gifts granted unto us by Mother Asha, who gave life into the universe and watches over it even as she slumbers. We are all her children, whether we can it or no. Can it? And as such we have been blessed with the duty to use her second gift, that of magic. Understandest thou magic, and thou dost understand the universe entire, for it is the warp and the woof, the very weave of things said in the passive voice. Understand, too, that what most wizards call magic is but the merest taste of the true nature of power, a spoonful drawn from an infinite ocean. Think on that, and thy power will grow. Alright, give me a second. Thinking. Okay, now I'm awesome. Oh. Well, seemed like a good idea. Not often, Nedwin, but I have on occasion used like a charm spell and stuff like that, which actually the next time when I get to a scene where I could use that, remind me if I don't think of it myself that maybe that's one option that I might use is try to charm them. Use those scrolls while I'm at it. Okay. Mana potion? Yeah, see a scroll of freeze. I have freeze, so there's no real reason for me to get that already. Philmont Scout Ranch. No, I am not, Polar. I'm not familiar with it. I really do like berry juice. I'm actually going to be at Gen Con in a couple of weeks, Devious. I'm going to be at, I'm on the Writer's Symposium there. So I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be doing a playtest of D&D next. So I will have my impressions then. Following the incident of last week, we installed torches in the spider pit. Don't forget that the spiders fear fire. You'll be safe if you stay close to these torches. God damn it with the freaking spiders. Sigh. My brain. Oh yeah, Devious, if you're going to be at Gen Con, absolutely. I'd love to meet people, sure. Of course. I've already came from the laboratory. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been on the Writer's Symposium for years. If you, I'm going to be there in, you know, whatever it is, a couple weeks from now. So yeah, absolutely. I'm going to mention it in Cata Stream too. I would love to see anyone who's in the Indianapolis area. Please stop by. Zyron, aren't you Midwest? Or am I misremembering? Are you not Midwest? Oh, shit.
Your time has come.
Really? Because I think your time just came, bitch. Oh, Nedwin, someday, my friend, someday. Either when you get to the U.S. or I get to Russia, for sure. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Devious, absolutely. Seriously, let's make that happen. That'd be great. I'd love to meet everybody I could. I've already met Kata and Kelly. I'd love to do that. Zyron, you should totally... Oh my god, dude. You, in particular, like all of you guys as gamers, should be going to Gen Con. It is the shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, Devious. Was it not the best thing ever? Yeah, I know. You won't hear it very often, so enjoy it while you have it, Polar. It's this game that does it to me. But right, Devious, how awesome was it? And especially, like, if anyone has any interest in writing, like, there's the writing panels we do are really cool. Brandon Sanderson is the guest of honor this year. Also guest of honor, Will Wheaton, Nichelle Nichols. Yeah, no, seriously. Zyron, totally, man. You should really, seriously make that happen. Because I'm going to have lots of, my writing friends are going to be there, and I'll be hanging out with them, too. But I will absolutely be able to, like, grab some lunch with people, or, like, hang out. Yeah, play a game with someone. Yeah, I would love that. So definitely, if you can make it, that'd be great. But you're going to have to introduce yourself to me, because otherwise I'm going to be like, I'm not going to be like, is anyone named Zyron here? You know what I mean? Is anyone named Devious Crypto around? So, where'd that guy go? Come on, guard. Can anyone tell me where, you know? Shadow, you talking about Gen Con or you talking about the game? That would be cool, but but the thing is I have so many people coming up and being like, hey, what's up, what's going on, hey, what's going on, that I can get, it can be overwhelming. Is this dude not gonna come back? Wait, I think I hear him. I hear steps. Gen Con, G-E-N-C-O-N. It's the oldest convention in gaming, is what they like to call it. It was originally started by... Oh, awesome, Devious. Yeah, there's a couple board games. I'm really into board games, and there's a couple of really good ones I'm looking at getting. Gen Con was originally in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which is actually where my novel writing workshop is, oddly. And it was started by Gary Gygax, who's the creator of Dungeons & Dragons. So, now it's this huge thing. Hello. Goodbye.
Defiler, your end is...
Wow. That guy was not slowed down by that arrow. It's held in Indianapolis, Indiana every year. It goes for 4 days. You can get day passes. And I think they usually have, like, sort of at-the-window, like, will call things, even now. I mean, probably the 4-day passes are sold out. Although I don't know, because a lot of people go. But it's a really cool place to do it. Yeah. Tracy Hickman's a good guy. The Killer Breakfast. I've actually never been able to go to that because I'm always doing panels at the same time. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to save demon mode unless I absolutely need it, but I will not forget about it, but thank you. These soldiers are a cut above.
Threshold of a great triumph. Our centuries of struggle against the Infernal and its agents shall soon be at an end. Our leader, Lord Arvan Eleron, holds in his hands the Skull of Shadows.
This looks like a save point to me.
The mightiest relic of the Seventh Dragon. Through its power and the sacrifice of all the souls of Stonehell, the demon prison shall be made whole, and they shall be sealed away forever. That which was started in the Wars of Fire shall be finished in the Grim Crusade. Blessed be the Mother of
This is maybe not the best way to do this. What? Anyone else? Just make sure I didn't leave anything behind up here. Another one was saying to make a follower for myself. Like, I could theoretically charm him, but it's only temporary. God, I can never get his shield up. Wait, what the hell just happened? Did he disarm my shield? I think he did. I think he disarmed my shield, or did he destroy it? Oh, that would be interesting if he disarmed it. If he destroyed it. Oh, man, I think he destroyed my shield. That little punk. I know, right, Zarin? I know. God almighty, Unbelievable. And of course, I didn't keep an extra shield. Well, I have the Earthfire shield, but I can't use it yet, because I don't have Melee Combat 3, because I need lots of skill points. Man. That's obnoxious, and I gotta find it. Thanks a lot, punk. Well, in that case, in the meantime, I might as well throw my staff back up here just in case I decide to use that instead. Although I still think this fire sword is pretty awesome. Alright. Now, in the midst of all the blah 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 about the master is going to do this and that and whatever, he's like, and they will never find our secret stash of awesome shields. Hey, who's that? There's a bench. Table with nothing interesting on it. I know, that's so funny that when you're totally right about that too. It's amazing how my perspective changed. I remember, actually, I think it was Zyron who said, well, are you going to get hit a lot? And I was like, probably. He's like, I would get the armor then. I was like, alright then. Oh, man. What now? Is this where she was thrown from? I have no idea, Shadow, you're right. The Skull of Shadows is, I actually got it, and then this guy, Arantir, who thought he killed me, took it from me, and he wants to use it to do some bad stuff. Well, depends on your perspective. He wants to get rid of my father, who's a demon. I'm apparently also a demon, so I'm not a big fan of that, allegedly. And you're right, absolutely. As far as the sound of a woman in the background, that's the... If you're talking about the one who keeps talking to me, that's, this demon succubus thing that basically serves me, essentially. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go all the way back down now? I guess maybe. Oh, that's just part of the, you know, ambient noise, I think. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, to Arantir's chamber. Well, great. Alright, let's make sure I'm ready then. He said, laughing. Yeah, I'm not jump, yeah. No, thank you. Let's save this. What? Oh.
I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's returned from Stonehelm.
I wish I. It's annoying to have to keep his room clean when there's no one using it.
He comes and goes unpredictably. Time to keep it tidy.
I know. At least it's easy. There's so little furniture in there, it hardly looks like a bedroom.
Who needs a bedroom when you don't sleep?
I think the direct approach here. Sorry guys, can't have you raising the alarm. Sorry. Next time, don't work for the evil guys. Whew, here we go. Every game ever, I'm always facing the wrong way when the elevator gets to the bottom. Yeah, I do have telekinesis. You mean the gate that closes? Actually, I think there is actually a handle on the other side of that door, but yeah, it's kind of scary. I won't deny it.
Where would Arentir keep his journal? Where would we find his personal effects?
Why are you asking me rhetorical questions?
Please? Is there no one here? No one with a soul?
Her again? Oh, forget her. You have to retrieve the skull. She'll just slow you down.
She's still alive. We must find a way down to the pit.
You don't have time for that girl. You must stop Arentir.
Yes, I'm rescuing Leanna. Drunk? I don't think I have a future with Demon Succubus woman. To Arentir's chamber. To this. Oh gosh almighty. To the spider pit. Sigh. I swear to God, Leanna, if you turn out to be someone evil, oh, hey, Polar. I don't think I'm going to be on. It's possible I might be. Depends on how much writing I get done. But possibly. And have a good night. I'm actually going to have panels the whole time, Devious.